Tapped in exclusive. We are the internet, bitch.
Hey, Productions. Stay tapped in with Tapped In.
Tapped In. We're here today with Rowdy.
I appreciate you having me.
Juju is resting up. He's like, I think something happened to him with his